My name is Ryan, and I never thought I'd find myself sharing something so personal. I never imagined my own family, my parents and my sister, could betray me so easily. Yet here I am, still piecing together how it all unraveled. It took me a while to open up about this. At first, I tried to move on, to pretend it didn't matter, to convince myself they weren't worth my anger. But the more I reflected, the clearer it became. I needed to tell this story. Not just to unburden myself, but because someone else might need to hear it. Someone else might miss the warning signs just like I did. If there's one thing I've learned, it's that those closest to you can inflict the deepest pain, and sometimes they feel no remorse. It all started after my apartment was broken into. Burglars stole everything valuable: laptops, watches, even sentimental jewelry passed down through generations. The insurance payout covered some losses, but the violation of my space left me rattled. I no longer felt secure there, so I sold the place and began planning my next move. I work remotely and earn a stable income, so money wasn't an issue. But I wasn't ready to buy a new home yet. My parents offered to let me stay with them temporarily. They framed it as a generous gesture, but now I suspect they had other intentions. At first, things seemed normal. My sister, Lisa, still lived at home, and though we'd never been close, I kept to myself. I had my own workspace, my own internet, and I kept earning. My parents knew I was financially secure. What I didn't realize was that they saw my stability as something they could exploit. It began subtly. My mom started making comments about how families should support each other. My dad would point out how lucky I was to have a roof over my head while I sorted things out. Then one night he casually mentioned that Lisa had her eye on a used car. He looked at me and suggested I could pitch in to help her buy it. I brushed it off with a laugh. No way. I didn't think much of it then, but the mood in the house shifted instantly. Lisa grew more demanding, throwing tantrums about how she deserved the car, how I was selfish, how they'd taken me in when I was homeless. My parents encouraged her behavior. The tension in the house became suffocating. I started avoiding them, staying in my room or leaving the house for hours. Then, one evening, everything changed. I came home to find my belongings scattered across the front lawn. For a moment, I thought it was a mistake. But then I saw my dad standing in the doorway, my mom behind him. "We're through with you," he said, slamming the door. I stood there, frozen, trying to comprehend what had just happened. Then it hit me, the safe. I'd kept $30,000 in cash locked in a safe at their house. A significant chunk of my savings. I hadn't wanted to leave that much money in my car or a hotel. I rushed to check, but the safe was gone. My stomach churned, my hands shook, but I forced myself to stay calm. In the upcoming short video, catch the complete story with the channel link provided below.